Kogi government posts litmus test for TINUBU Ijaw youths. The Ijaw Youth Council said that the forthcoming governorship election in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi states are scheduled for 11th of November 2023 will be a litmus test for the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu after he is sworn in as president of Nigeria on 29th of May 2023. Spokesman for the IYC, Ibilade Ekerefe, stated this during a press conference held at the Ijaw House in Yenegua as a part of activities to celebrate the 2023 Isaac Boro Day. He opined that many Nigerians were not convinced that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the right choice, but so far he has emerged winner. The president-elect had a burden to win the trust of the people by ensuring free, credible, and transparent off-cycle governorship polls in the states. Well, this is the opinion. Opinions of people are divided. Definitely, opinions are divided in the sense that some are in support of ABC, others support of Labour Party, and others also other Nigerian support of PDP. Why some people also, especially in northern parts, support of ANPP and some other parties. Well, they are saying that this really is going to be a litmus test for the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the coming governorship elections in these states come in November to produce free, credible, and a worthwhile election. Why didn't they also call INEC into attention? Fine, okay, the presidency supersedes everything, but who will conduct the election? Is it the presidency or the INEC? Fine, Tinubu is the number one citizen, okay, when it's going to be inaugurated on 29th of May 2023, but INEC and state INEC will supersede, while the federal INEC, okay, will also supervise the election coming in these states. Anyway, if there's free election, it's a plus to Tinubu's government and Tinubu's regime, and we hope the election will be peaceful and there won't be riots. Ekerefe said the coming elections in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa will really be a litmus test of what the Tinubu's government will turn out to be. Just as late President Umaru Musa admitted that the election that brought him to power was not credible and did everything possible for electoral reforms. We expect Tinubu to realize that the vast majority of Nigerian people believe that it was not their choice. This is deep. They are saying that maybe a larger percentage of Nigerians believe that President-elect, income President-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu wasn't their choice. How come Tinubu won? He won and he got 25% in all states. He won. Fine. A state only can produce a president, while president is produced according to the rules and you meeting the requirement needs and according to the number of votes amassed in all 36 states. Anyway, this is the opinion, and Gerald Dua still in the position, still in the picture rather, is the late president of Nigeria, who was credible and was the president who was virtually known as someone who really declared his assets or what he had, although he was ill and his ailment couldn't let him do it because he spent most of the months overseas treating himself, and we still remember Gerald Dua as a credible, he was rather a credible president. Even before he was elected, when he was governor, he was credible, and we hope Tinubu's regime also will show us credibility at its highest point. He said again that we expect Tinubu to realize that okay, a lot of people didn't believe that he was the right candidate, but having been declared as president, he needs to win back the confidence of the people by ensuring that free, fair, and credible elections are conducted in the aforementioned state. As Ijaw youths, we remain vigilant as we cannot allow anybody, no matter how highly placed, to subvert the will of the people during the November governorship election in Bayelsa. He also said that Ijaw youths were looking forward to a new partnership between the Niger Delta people and the incoming administration of the president-elect. The Ijaw youth leader said, "We believe that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU, as a former activist and Democrats, will understand the plight of the people of the Niger Delta more and accede to the genuine desire of our people and our development." While the current Presidential Amnesty Program Administrator Major General Barry Tariye Ndiomu Richard has shown capacity despite the daunting challenges, the newly inaugurated management of NDCC, after 7 years outcry led by Dr. Samuel Ubuku, is still waiting for proper funding to ensure clear-cut interventions in the region. Demand the permanent status for the PAP administrator and call for release of funds owed the NDCC. Moreover, the quality of roads constructed by the federal government in our region is generally considered poor. The East-West Road is a death trap for people of the region. The infrastructure deficit in our region is huge, while the cities are not adequately connected. Growth sectors are not enhanced and optimized. The burden of constructing federal roads such as the Nembre Brass Road and the Yenagua/Oporoma Road has become a state burden. KRFA explained that the commemoration of the Ijaw Day 2023 was aimed at bringing about a common narrative of demands that speak to our developmental aspirations as a people. He added the creation of Rivers and Bayelsa states is the direct product of the martyrdom of the late Isaac Boro. It creates an historic significance for the Ijaw nation and its development, a place where important deliberations and consensus were reached, the golden age of the Niger Delta struggle. Anyway, as they've called the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed TINUBU into the picture for the forthcoming election in November, it's going to really be a litmus test. And they should also know that before the November, TINUBU would have spent 100 days in office. That is 3 months. Yeah, and probably 10 days. We would have seen maybe he would have achieved, no matter how small, one of his promises or agenda, to see what he has achieved so far in 100 days in office, or he would have put the country in a halt or in a landslide. So we are hopeful that the inauguration will come in peace, and the governorship election coming November will also be a peaceful